Okay, so now we're dealing with a special right triangle that's a 45, 45, 90. So with a special right triangle, I have a 45 degrees here, 45 degrees here. I know my sides have to be equal. So if I know x squared, a side squared plus my other square, side squared has to be equal to a 1 squared. So that gives me 2x squared is equal to a 1. So I get x squared is equal to 1 over 2 because I'm just solving for it, dividing both sides by 2. So I get x squared is equal to 1 over 2. I square root both sides. So I get x is equal to the square root of 1 on top and the square root of 2 on bottom, which is 1 over root 2. But I don't like to leave a radical in the bottom, so I'm rationalizing it. So then I get root 2 over 2. And so that's what the bottom is equal, the sides are equal to in a 45-45 triangle. So this is the situation that I know. In a 45-45, x sides have to be the same. The hypotenuse is equal to a side times the square root of 2. So that's the relationship. So if I want to solve a few problems, right? So if I have this side, I know A has to be equal, so that has to be 2.5 feet, and B has to be equal to 2.5 times the square root of 2 feet. And then that would be my answer. The next thing, if I know this, I know A and B have to be equal, but I know that's equal to a side times the square root of 2. Well, those are both the same, so an x has to be equal to 7, so I know both sides are equal to 7 centimeters. Okay, so here's my next one. This is 2 root 2, so that has to be equal to 2 root 2. So x has to be equal to 2 root 2 times root 2, which is 2 times 2, which is then the value of 4.